you call out for your mother?
I can't find her. She's not in her room. I can't find her anywhere.
Oh, no. It cannot be true. Has she disappeared as her father did before?
She can't have disappeared. She's got to be in this house somewhere.
Your mother could be in great danger.
Danger from what?
You have defied the ghosts of Desmond Hall by trying to leave here. They may seek revenge.
I told you I don't believe in your ghosts.
The mother is in danger. It is a real danger. But I will help you. Come with me.
Ada.
Edith Exton, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear.
You are alone, far from the life you normally lead.
I am alone.
You are asleep, and this is but a dream. A dream.
All this is but a dream.
I bring you warning from the past. I bring you words from those you loved long ago.
My daddy.
They speak to you from beyond.
Speak to me.
Are you prepared to listen?
I am.
Will you obey their warnings?
I will.
Your father speaks.
Daddy. Daddy.
Your father says that if he had never left Desmond Hall, he would have lived. He disappeared when he left his home.
He never came back to Mama and me.
He should have stayed with you.
Oh, yes.
And you are not to leave Desmond Hall.
But I'm so unhappy.
Do not resist your fate. Embrace it. Your Uncle Benjamin resisted his destiny. And do you know what happened to him? Do you?
He went mad.
And after he went mad,
he died. Miserably. Mysteriously.
The Desmonds who resist their destinies die miserably and mysteriously. Do you want to die?
No. No. Please.
Then heed the words of your father.
I will.
Good. And you will keep Master Court here with you.
He won't obey me.
Persuade him to obey.
I can't.
The fate of the Desmond men await him if he is foolhardy enough to leave his home.
What fate?
Your Uncle Benjamin burned alive in his room. Your father vanished without a trace. Philip Desmond, your cousin, disappeared, never to come back. The Desmond men are safe only within their homes.
Within their homes.
You will not let Court leave Desmond Hall. Promise me that. Repeat after me. Court will not leave Desmond Hall.
Court will not leave Desmond
You will
Hall.
forget everything except the warning from your father. You will forget that I talked to you here.
I will forget.
You will remember
I will remember.
that you must not leave Desmond Hall.
I must not leave
Court
Desmond.
must not leave Desmond Hall.
Court must not leave Desmond Hall.
So be it.
So be it.
Stay here. I will come back for you when it is safe for you.
Philip, I've got to talk to you.
Well, come in.
Jean-Paul's not in his room.
It's all right. He won't come to any harm.
Are you sure?
Oh, why do you ask?
Well, the star's going to appear again in any minute.
It's all right. He won't come to any harm. I'll watch out for him. Have you seen my mother? No. I can't find her. She's not in her room.
Well, where's Jean-Paul?
He's outside looking for her.
Well, we've got to bring him back into the house.
So you stay here. I'll go find him. Jean-Paul can look after himself. It's my mother I'm worried about.
Court, I'll help you look for your mother. Let Philip find Jean-Paul.
Hey, we can't let him stay outside. Not tonight. What's he so anxious about? Why can't Jean-Paul stay outside?
Will you stop suspecting everyone?
I don't have your innate trust in people. You're supposed to be looking for my mother. Instead, you're hitting the brandy bottle.
Your mother is a grown woman. If she wanted to be with us, she would be.
You don't want her to go, so you
Of course I don't want her to go. She's my wife.
Well, it's a little late to be thinking about that, isn't it?
You have managed to completely upset your mother with these silly accusations.
They're not silly, they're the truth.
You knew I was going to Irene Hatter's. You sent her down there to catch me.
You gave your word that you'd never see Irene Hatter again.
You set a trap for me.
You're a grown man. You can do anything you want to.
You've set your mother against me since the first time I came into this house.
Yes. I'm taking her away from you.
She doesn't wish to be away from me.
Oh. Still waiting for the opportune moment.
Moment for what?
Get your greedy hands on her money.
There are certain accusations which do not deserve comment.
My mother isn't Sylvia Carlton.
What did you say?
You heard me. I said Sylvia Carlton. Or should I say Sylvia Thaxton? The last Mrs. Thaxton.
How did you know about her?
All the best kept secrets don't remain secrets forever. How many rich Mrs. Thaxtons have there been already? And how many rich Mrs. Thaxtons are there going to be in the future?
I never wanted to be a Desmond. Other little girls had
had happy parents. Oh, Daddy. Why did you leave us? Why did Mama die so sad? So lonely. Why did I become the woman I've become? I've always been alone. My son is no comfort. My husband doesn't care. Nobody cares. Who is it? Daddy. It is you, Daddy. Jean-Paul, Laszlo, Cart! Someone help me! Someone get me out of here! Please, please! I'll do anything you ask. I won't go away. I won't ever go away. Only somebody get me out of this
Put away your masks and totems.
Leave this room.
You have brought us nothing but trouble with your Indian witchcraft.
It is not witchcraft.
Oh, it may ensure the crops of corn or victory for your warriors, but it will do you no good here.
And why are you so frightened of it?
I am frightened by what it does to others.
To whom?
To my master.
Your master is free for the first time in his life. You should be grateful.
Oh, he may be free for a little while, perhaps. For another time, another place, nothing more.
You promised Jean-Paul you would not oppose us.
Give up your rituals. You bring harm to all you touch.
Don't listen to her.
You will interfere between me and my master once too often.
Your master is outside, while the star that leads him to evil shines in the sky.
He is protected from his star.
Then why are you laughing?
I'm laughing at the games human beings play against the spirits that control them.
What does she mean?
Quick, go find him and bring him to me.
You sound as though you've been reading too many cheap thrillers.
And you don't seem too concerned that your wife is missing. Why is that?
My dear boy, you're taking her away from me. I have made up my mind to that fact as gracefully as I can. Her safety is now your concern now, not mine. Good night.
Rexel, I need your help.
You have refused my offer to help.
I'm sorry I got angry at you. It's just that everybody seems to be against me. Please don't you forsake me too, please.
How can I help you?
Find my mother.
Your mother is under the influence of others now.
Who?
Your cousins, Jean-Paul and Philip.
But Jean-Paul was searching for her, and Philip was looking for him.
Philip is in Jean-Paul's bedroom. I just spoke to him.
But Philip told me he was going to find Jean-Paul.
Master, when will you learn that you cannot trust others? Listen, The Desmonds turn on each other like jungle animals. They always have and they always will.
And I'm caught between John Paul and Phil.
Yes. Unless you put yourself under my protection.
And what about my mother? She too is a Desmond. It means I can't trust her either.
I do not come between mother and son.
You haven't answered my question.
Your mother is caught too. Between her husband and her son. Between your cousins and you. Do not let her stay in this house alone.
But we're leaving.
By leaving Desmond Hall, that is no protection for her or for you.
I'm taking her away from the scene of her unhappiness.
There are other ways of removing the cause of her unhappiness.
What are you suggesting?
Who is making her unhappy?
Laszlo.
There is another reason for her misery, isn't there?
Of course. Mrs. Hatter, she...
Go on.
So, that's where she's gone, isn't it? She's gone to Mrs. Hatter's to find out the truth.
That's possible. It would be better if you went down there and spoke to them.
But she might not be there.
I think perhaps she is. But Mrs. Hatter would not tell you the truth on the phone. Hurry. I'll wait here. Bring her back.
Thank you, Rexel. I should have trusted you a long time ago.
What are you looking at?
I thought I heard a sound outside.
Where's Court?
I don't know.
He was here when I left.
Well, he's probably still looking for his mother.
You know more about what's going on than you let on.
I beg your pardon.
This house has been chaos ever since you came from Maljardin with Jean-Paul.
Surely you don't hold me responsible for that.
You're always at the center of it. Right now, you're here. My wife's vanished and her son is gone. And you stare at me as though you know the secrets of the past.
Mr. Thaxton, I know you're upset, but I do not have to tolerate your accusations.
I've searched the grounds everywhere for Ada, not a sign of her.
She will return when she feels safe.
I wish I could be as certain of that as you are.
She wanted to be alone, where no one could find her.
Oh? And where would that be?
Where would you go, Master, if you wanted to be alone?
You know where she is, don't you?
She seeks the comfort of her ancestors,
Where?
where their spirits can advise her.
What spirits?
Of the dead Desmonds, her father, your Uncle Benjamin, your brother.
What do you know? What are you telling me? Answer me.
I will find her for you.
Never mind. I know where she is. She's in the secret room, isn't she?
I promised I would not say.
And all this while, you had us all searching inside and outside without telling us that you knew where she was.
I'm protecting her from danger.
I'll protect her. You stay out of it.
She wasn't at Irene Hatter's. You're wrong.
Why would she be at Irene's?
Maybe she had something to talk about with your friend.
You and I are going to have a talk we should have had when we first met.
It's too late, stepfather.
Oh, I can put up with your insults and your childish pranks if I have to, but when it begins to endanger your mother, I draw the line. Listen to me. You have driven your mother to the brink of a nervous breakdown.
You blame me. Me. I wasn't the one that was carrying on behind her back.
Oh, you fool. Do you want to destroy her because you can't accept the fact that I married her?
What do you mean, destroy her?
Help me. Why did you leave us, Daddy? We were so happy. Mama died. Until you went away. Take me with you, Daddy. Don't leave me behind this time. Please.